culture, feminism, race, class, and prostitution. Here's the remarkable, the stunning Michelle T.
Like to me, with all of you justice-seeking people. My concerns are for women who are among the most targeted for violence in our culture, which is sex workers and transgendered women. I believe all women should have complete autonomy over our bodies. Justice to me looks like the decriminalization of prostitution. Whether a person enters the sex industry because she has a calling to do this work, or because she needs a job, or even if it's an act of desperate blind survival, it's a woman's right to do it. And the rationale behind it remaining criminal reeks of sexism and misogyny. When men and women are recruited by the government to build military careers that are built around war, it strikes me as particularly insane that our culture criminalizes careers built around sex. When prostitution is outlawed, the women and men who do this work have no legal recourse to demand safe working environments. The outlaw nature of the working conditions make prostitutes easy targets for violence, not only from their jobs and co-workers, but also from police, who do have very bad histories of abusing prostitutes as well. According to various studies, women working as prostitutes in the United States have more than 20 times the likelihood of being murdered as women who make their money elsewhere. And over half the prostitutes in another survey reported being raped on the job. This is a women's health issue, it's a labor issue, it's a feminist issue, and a civil rights issue. Justice to me also looks like the trans women in our communities being valued and supported. It's up to cisgendered people to educate ourselves on trans issues so you're not traumatizing trans people with invasive questions like Katie Court did. If you don't know what the term cisgendered means, you can start by looking that up on the internet. It basically means that if your native body matches up with the gender the culture expects you to have, if you're a man and you're into it, you're masculine, or you're a woman, you're into it, you're feminine, then you're cisgendered. For the millions of people who fall outside this category, the threat of violence is constant and real. Transgender women, in particular transgender women of color, have a 1 in 8 chance of being killed by violence. Their murders are not avenged, and when trans women fight back against violence, they are likely to be thrown in jail. Like Cece McDonald, who was just released from a men's facility last month after being there since 2011 for stabbing a man who attacked her. As I wrote this, another trans woman was being held in a men's prison in Canada for a passport glitch. If any other demographic of women were being thrown into men's prisons, there would be an outrage. I am outraged. I think we should all be outraged that there's a class of women in our culture so likely to be murdered. A class of women so likely to face job discrimination that taking up sex work is less of a choice than a necessity. A class of women so likely to be imprisoned with men when they fight back against their attackers. Trans women are dealing with an epidemic of violence that ranges from daily harassments to the threat and reality of physical violence. We must stand with the individuals and organizations that are fighting to demand justice for all trans and gender variant people. And I know you guys are all down with that.